What it do, everybody? Welcome back to the final drive, and welcome back to now the new campus with the new head coach in charge of the Wyoming Cowboys. And we getting ready to have orientation at the school and go over a few rules that we got in place for this season. Let them know that we have no nonsense when it comes to this program because we want to build them up into something. But before we go into that, we do have to do the custom conference. So the custom conference is something that I started as far as realigning all these different schools to be by territory, making sure the Power 5 conference be the top tier conference, and then they have a lower tier conference assigned to them. And based off of your win-loss record, you'll be able to move up and down out of these Power 5 conference and lower conference. I'm not going to go too much in detail with it, but I will link a video that I put out explaining how these conferences work. So for the ACC, Boston College end up being moved out. Boston College will be moving down into the American Conference, and then they'll move over to this side here. And then also with that, Virginia has been moved out of the ACC, and then they will be moving over to down to the American Conference, and then they'll be going to the Atlantic Patriots side. Now, who is moving up from the American Conference to the actual ACC? It will be two teams. It will be James Madison, and it'll be Rutgers that's moving up to that actual ACC. And there we go. So now we got new teams in the Power 5, which is nice because James Madison is ranked this going into the season. They ranked 23. They own their spot. Rutgers, they 13. They earned their spot in the Power 5, so they right where they belong. We did have one team that was moving out from the American and to Indy just because they couldn't cut it, and that was Temple. So we're going to move Temple over to Indy, and that's how it is. So now let's move over to the Big Ten. Big Ten, they had no shakeups. No one's moving. No one lost their spot. But we do have one team out of their lower 5 conference and the MAC conference. It'll be Akron that's moving down to the actual Indy spot. So we'll move them. And that's done. Not too much movement there. Let's go to the Big 12. So Big 12, they had no movement. Everybody did good. Conference USA, based off of those, I think Sam Houston won one game and Tulsa won one game. So we got to move them both to Indy as well. So they're moving out of their lower 5 conference. So the only thing that changes is that Conference USA no longer have a division for their league. It's going to be straight up. So let's go ahead and move to our division, which is the Mountain West, Wyoming. Colorado is first. We're going to move them up. Colorado had a great season, so they got to move up to the Pac-12. And then we had a couple of teams from the Pac-12 that was being moved down. Well, 3 teams, which is Arizona, Stanford, and Washington State, all being moved down into the Mountain West just because of how the season went. All right, so this is how it's going to look with the changes. So now Mountain West do have divisions now. Pacific Ridge, we have Fresno State, Hawaii, San Diego State, San Jose State, Stanford, and Washington being moved down to that Mountain West. Rocky Ridge, which is our division, we got to face Air Force, Arizona, who was moved down, Nevada, UNLV, Utah State, and Wyoming. Pac-12. Pac-12 is officially the Pac-12 now with 12 teams in there. So that's great. That's shaped up exactly what we needed to shape up to. And then the SEC, a few changes here. East Carolina was gone. They won one game. They couldn't cut it. They went 1-11. They didn't win not one game in the division. It was too much for them. So we had to move them up out of there. We got to get them out of there. So with that being said, UCF also couldn't cut it. So we got to move them out and get them into the Sun Belt Conference. And then the 2 teams that get to move up is Memphis, not Coastal Carolina. Got moved Memphis up, and then we move UAB up. Congratulations to those teams. Best of luck to them in that SEC because it's a monster. Memphis, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, UAB, perfect. Florida, Florida State, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Miami, Tennessee, and USF. It's okay. Arkansas, Jacksonville, Louisiana, Mid Tennessee, South Alabama, Troy, UL Monroe. Perfect. All right, so we all set up. We got our conference set up, so that's what it's gonna look like this year. So let's go ahead and get ready for my orientation week. All right, so as I come in and I bring the team in, it's a few things that we got to discuss. With me being a cowboy and I'm the new sheriff in town, it's a few new things we're gonna do with this franchise. All right, first thing we got to do is we got to talk about the Cowboy Code. That's something that I'm bringing into this Wyoming Cowboy team because it's gonna be certain things we going by. First off, rule number 1, no excuses on the trail. We got 0 excuses on this team. You make a mistake, you take accountability for it. It is what it is. It's straight up. We know bullcorn over here. Number 2, you got to respect the brand. Understand that helmet that you're playing for, especially in Wyoming. Nobody respects Wyoming. Even I, when I came to the point of coming to this team and thinking about being head coach, I was like, no. But my goal is to make sure every team respects that brand on the helmet. Earn your spurs. That means everything that you do on this team, you earn it. It's like you go out there and you lay it all out on the line. I don't care who you are. I don't know you. I'm the head coach. Don't have a acquaintance with you until I'm gonna get that acquaintance this year. So whatever's going on and what status you think you had, you gotta earn it here. Trail bosses, which is going to be our captains, lead the ride. So whoever is elected captain, and I'm going to talk about how you can become captain on this team in a second. But if you elected captain, you a trail boss, you ride or die with the team. I'm going to hold you accountable for whatever goes on this team. I'm going to expect highly of you to lead this team. Leave it all on the field and have no fear. And that's why I want everybody to play hard. I want everybody to give everything they have. I don't expect everybody to be a 5-star player, but I want everyone, when you go out there, it feels like this team is full of 5-star players. And then last, one play doesn't define a cowboy, the next one does. So if you make a mistake, you go out there, you get to the next play. You have a great play. You go out there, you worry about the next play. It ain't about what you're doing now. It's about the next play. Keep your eye on the prize, because we got some stuff to do. Now let's go into some of the fun stuff of what we're going to do with a little bit of rewards for our top players or our unsung heroes, and what we're going to do with some of those bottom performers or some of those players that we're putting in that penalty. All right, so we're going to introduce spin the wheel. So how the spin the wheel is going to work. After each game that is played, we're going to find out who's the Cowboy of the week. And that player is either a top performer or someone that we felt like was a big difference makers in the game. And then we're going to spin the wheel for them. So a few things that can happen if we spin the wheel. If they land on Trail Boss, they will now become a captain of the team, which is a big prestige in being a Trail Boss on my team. We're going to have Swag Pack. If they land on that, then they'll be able to upgrade their gear and get different gear. The reason why that's important, if you're a freshman or below, there's no gear on this team. It has to be earned. You're getting standard stuff. You may get a pair of gloves. There's no sleeves. There's no visors. There's none of that. You have to earn it. You also have to earn your number on this team. If you're a freshman, you're coming in with a default number. There's no special numbers that you're going to get. You're a running back, you're in the 20s or 30s. DB, 20s or 30s, maybe even 40s. Quarterback number. There's no single digit numbers. You have to earn that. I would do that for my juniors, sophomores, and some of my seniors. The only reason why I can't is because, of course, with NCAA, with the NIL rule, you cannot edit the players that's already on the game due to NIL reasons. You only can edit the players that are coming in, that's recruited and are generated by NCAA system. So that's the only reason why I can't edit them. But freshmen, it's tough for you. It's tough for you. Campus Star. If you land on Campus Star, I will feature that player in a thumbnail, pretty much highlighting them and giving them FaceTime. 30 for 30. If they land on 30 for 30, we will give this player a backstory and talk more about the player. If it's a player with an NIL deal that's an actual real player, we'll get a real backstory. If it's generated, then I have a special backstory for y'all. And then the last one, if they land on featured gameplay, then for 10 plays, whether it's offensive, defense, if it's offense, I would probably try to call 10 plays just for that player within that game. If it's defense, I will try to use that player at least 10 times and try to get them some stats on or call them some plays on certain things. Now, if you're having a bad game, certain things you did wrong, giving up passes, catches, missing tackles, dropping passes, throwing interceptions, anything, you'll get cowpoke of the week. Cowpoke of the week is that penalty box. So I'm going to spin the wheel. If you get booked, that player will get benched for 1/4 of that game. If we land on swagless, if that player has any swag, we're taking it away. All that gear, visors, everything that you was worried about, got to get back to basics. Backup plan. This one is fun. You will lose your spot to the backup until the backup makes a mistake. This is tricky because if that backup comes in and does a great job and continues to play well, you just lost your spot, buddy. But if that backup end up making a mistake, you get to get your spot back. Prove it or move it. So this one you land on, you don't get your spot taken. You have another chance to redeem yourself. If you go in and you have a better game, you keep your spot. If you don't have a good game, you'll get benched the entire next game. Fool me once. And coach's grace, meaning if you land on that, you get grace from the coach. Nothing happens to you. And you continue as normal. So that spin the wheel, that's what we're going to introduce. Is going to happen every week after the game for what we're going to do with this coming season. All right. So now that that's done and it's out the way, biggest thing is I don't expect this team to come in and win 10 games, 11 games, come in and win a national championship. But we do want to make some noise. And we do right now what we're trying to do. We're trying to compete to get into the championship game. We're trying to compete to actually move up into the Pac-12. That's our goal. And we want to develop these players. We want to see what we got. And we got to hit recruiting hard. We got a great offensive coordinator, great defensive coordinator. So the goal is to come in, hit it hard, learn our players, get the system down pat. And it's going to be a long ride. So, I hope that y'all bear with me, bear with the Wyoming Dynasty that we have going on here, because it's going to be some ups and downs throughout the season. But that's the whole point of it, right? Just to not have a great team and do all these fantastic things, but to really get in the grind and build a gritty school. So with that being said, let's go in here and get some custom schedules going and see what that looks like. All right, so mostly everything you see that's locked in is divisional games. We got 3 games throughout the season where we can pretty much do whatever we want with those games. Right now, we have quite a few games, man. We pretty much have, honestly, 1 game off. We can play them all. We can have 1 bye week or 2 bye weeks if we want to. Or we can just really grind and try to get as many games as possible. So this is the first integration. Look at our overall. Everything is 59, by the way. The grind is real. Everything is 59. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the spin the wheel just so you can get a little idea of it. And with this spin the wheel, I like to spin it to understand what opponents that we're going to have throughout these free games that we get to pick. All right, so we got the wheel open. So for week 2, what we're going to do is spin the wheel. We got 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. Keep and open. So whatever it lands on that's the type of opponent that we're going to go ahead and pick. So we landed on keep. We got North Texas on the schedule. That means we're going to keep North Texas. So let's go ahead and shuffle, and we're going to spin again to see who our week 2 opponent would be. Hopefully keep. We need some practice. And it's open, which means that it's going to be a bye week for us. be able to kind of evaluate how we did that first game and then get back to it. And then that third game right now is Central Michigan. And it's open. So we're going to have one. Oh, we can't do open. Yeah, because we already got one that's open. So let's spin again. A 3-star school. So it's so many. It's only one. It's only one answer choice here, y'all. It's only one answer choices here, and that's Colorado. Where are we playing? We playing it. We might have to go to Colorado and play. The only answer choice is to go play Colorado. Go where we came from, and make that matchup. That's gonna be an exciting game right there. I'm actually excited that we actually landed on 3-star and be able to play them. 13 is open. Okay, so 13. So we only can have, I guess, based off of what we have, we only can have one open game. So let's see week 13. So for this one, we got Arizona State, Iowa, and Virginia Tech. So I want to go Iowa because Iowa kind of reminds me of the team that we're kind of building, some of those hard-nosed, gritty teams. So I would love to go and be able to play Iowa. So now that that's done, let's go and look and see what some of the recruits we can get, because we know our team is light. One thing we don't have, we really don't have cornerbacks at all. We got to get cornerbacks on the board for sure. Yeah, we got a lot of needs. So, oh man. So we gonna 3 stars. We gonna put on the board for sure, just because they're harder to get. And we gonna go because we ain't got that much money, y'all. So it ain't too much we can really do. So let's get the scouting with what we can scout. That's enough to offer. Let's offer DT 6'3", 292. Now the biggest thing, I do want some he's 90 strength. Perfect. Like I want something in the trenches for these guys for sure. Now this quarterback here is a dual threat, 89 throw power, 79 accuracy. Don't have really. Let's look at this one. Look at Hinkle here. Hinkle, 87 throw power. He got better deep accuracy. He's definitely a pocket passer. We want something dual threat. Best thing we can do is offer the scholarship and make him duel it out. So 5'6", 170 route artist. I mean, 84 speed, no sir. Not at that height. Not 5'6", 170 and 84 speed. We can't have that. So elusive bruiser. I like that because we're a power. We run more of a power spread. 82 break tackle. I kind of like that. I just don't like the speed, but I'll offer him. Let's go look at Mike. He got decent speed, zone coverage, man. He can tackle. I don't have to do too much scouting on him. I kind of like what I see. 6'4", 223, pure possession. Okay, this is a I just offered him. Okay, 6'4", 199 dual threat. He's a quarterback. Let's see. He got some speed. He's an extender. I'll offer him just because he's a dual threat. 6'4". Let's look at this edge. 84 acceleration. I like that. Yep. We ain't gonna waste our time on that. Let's go over here and look at this center. I don't like nothing on it, but this center is possession. 55, 59, 60. I don't like none of that. If we need to, we can possibly come back to him. This one, he's an athlete. He can do a few things. 88 impact blocking, adrenaline quick drop. I don't know. I'm gonna still offer him. I like his attributes, and if my people can develop the way that I need him to develop, it's a good find. Strong safety. Oh, they don't like that speed, man. Man coverage, zone coverage is all right. Tackling is all right. He's decent. I don't like the speed, but he's decent. He's 206. Possibly can help in the box. Let's look at a little bit. His speed look like it's nice. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Sam. Let's go. I ain't got that much left. All right. So some people like our board is gonna have to shrink big time because it's not really too much that we can scout with that much. So we're gonna have to be very precise of what we want and go after those guys and then go from there. So let's go ahead and sim ahead. All right, we got some people on our board. We got some people that's at risk transferring for sure. It's not that bad. All right, so we got our first game coming up. So we had orientation. We kind of brought everybody in of what we're looking for, what we want in this team going forward. We know that the freshmen that came in, no gear, no gloves, no special numbers. You got to earn that. And everybody else, we know what we're looking for. You got to come in and play what you got to play the best way that you can. And while we get ready for our. All right, y'all. Let's go into our starting lineup and see pretty much who's starting on this team this year. So we're going to start at quarterback. So we have another Caden Anderson. He's 79 overall junior, 73 speed, 77 awareness, 91 throw power. And he has off platform. But I like Philip Brush here to run this offense. Philip Brush, I mean, Caden is 6'4", 232 backfield creator. Philip Brush is a dual threat. 78 overall, 82 speed, 83 acceleration, 78 awareness, 94 throw power. What separates them? It will have to be the accuracy. I mean, Caden is 90 short throw accuracy to Phillips Brush 80, 86, 78. He's a better throw football, but Philip can throw on the run. He can throw under pressure. It's Caden's spot to lose. Let's do that. It's Caden's spot to lose right now. So we're gonna go with that. Halfback, we got some nice guys. We got Terry and Kelman, and we got Brian Jackson, both coming in. I like those guys. That just give us more room to go with what I kind of want to do with the impact and let Brian Jackson kind of be the start on the team. Perfect. So who's going to be our X receiver? I mean, we got two. We got Ishmael Sessi and we got Cornell Farrakhan Jr. here. We have two guys, one from Houston who's a exclusive route runner. And then we have Jackson Holman. I like Jackson Holman as a corner specialist. Okay, so Farrakhan is gonna run our slot for us, and then I like Jackson Holman here, 6'3", 208 on the outside, and then Dion DeBlanc is there to back him up if need be, and that's how we'll run that. Tight end, we out there bad. I mean, all of my guys are freshmen at tight end, so they're just gonna have to make a name for themselves and go out there and play. Left tackle, we do have one guy, move Carson Larson up. So we have Nathan Geiger to go ahead and run. He's a junior, 6'5", 298. Left guard, we're so here as well. I mean, we have Luke Sandy, screen and force a quick step. That's about as best as we're going to get at that position. Probably our best person on the line is Jake McCullough. Pocket shield, pass, play action shield. I like that. He's an impact dev here. And right guard, not too much going on here. We have Rex Johnson here, 6'5", 209. I definitely like the size he has. He's a senior. And then tackle, we got Quentin Harris. He's a senior, 6'8", 316. I think that's the guy that we brought in from a transfer. We definitely like him. I'm actually glad that we brought him in. Starting defense, Jalen Thompson is probably our best person on defense. Pocket disruptor, workhorse, takedown, impact player, 6'3", 260, 82 speed. I like him, 88 acceleration. I like it. Best thing we have so far on that line. On the right side, it's nothing really going on the right side. We got Jason Handy. I think I can't remember if that's somebody that we did bring in. I can't remember off the top of my head. We're gonna have to roll with that. DT. We're going with Lucas. Some Samsula, 6'4", 308. Big guy to clog up the middle. We got an impact guy we're gonna bring up here, and let's start. We ain't got too much going on this side when it comes to DTs. When it comes to linebacker, we got Jack Harvey. Jack Harvey is so. He's gonna have to just be pretty much a tackler. It's nothing else really that we have out there that we can put in there for him. Bowman is our Mike linebacker. He's an impact dev player, so he should develop fast. So we're gonna have to just put him in there, and then there we go. Yeah, these guys gonna have to earn their spots. It's wide open with this team. Everything is wide open. That's the biggest thing too. There's no shortage or whatever it is. Everything is wide open for the taking. Slide Perez over here just in case. Cornerback. We only got 4 of them on the squad, so it is what it is. So we got Kenny Parks, 6'1", 191, and we got KTC CA, 6'2", 190. He was a safety, and we had to move him pretty much. And then we have Marquis Grant, and we have BJ Enman. D Smith. Keep these cornerbacks here and let D Smith play slot cornerback. And then if I let him play slot cornerback, then I have to make sure McAllister or somebody like this can come in and back him up pretty much. And then if he backs him up, then that means Bryant needs to be able to come in and step in and play that position in the box. It's tough because we got to work with what we got. All right, that's good. That's good. Farrakhan. Yep, that's good. Yep, we only can work with what we have, so that's good. DT. Yeah, Sublime Bowman. I'm gonna have to bring D Smith in, and we run it that way. Let D Smith get some burn. Any of my players get hurt for whatever reason, it's gonna be a long day. That's the only tough part. So now that that's out the way, my bad for boring y'all with the depth chart stuff, but just a way we can get a deep dive of the actual roster. If you don't like it, then I have a bookmark where you can kind of skip past it. But other than that, we're gonna go into that first week, and we plan Iowa. Okay, so they have a decent quarterback, pure runner. We're gonna have to watch out for that, and Derek Dotson that we got to worry about. They have some decent running backs. I don't know who's starting, but if Corey Smith or Brevin Dole is in there with that speed, we are in trouble. Receivers, they're decent. Maybe we can have some success against them for sure. The only thing that be worrying me is the line, and they have a pretty decent line compared to what we have. Defensive side, they have a pretty decent defense. Cornerbacks, 5'10", they got smaller cornerbacks, so they're a pretty decent team. I mean, compared to everybody else, they're a middle of the pack team. But so let's get it. Our very first game, and we're starting it off at home, so the only right thing to do is to take a look at the jerseys and see what we're gonna wear. And why not, I actually like these. We're gonna wear those, and y'all will wear black pants. We don't need y'all trying to match nothing like us. So the last thing we're going to introduce, if you haven't been a part of my Madden series at all, or seen that at all, I can link that as well as with my Browns franchise. But we would do spin the wheel for the quarter, so it wasn't necessarily we was playing a full game. Just so we can have some computer aspects, I would spin the wheel each quarter to know what I'm actually gonna run. So here's an example. Full means we're playing a full game or the full quarter. Defense means we're just playing defense. CPU versus CPU is meaning that we're letting the computer play the entire quarter. Moments is we're playing the moments, of course, and offense means that we're playing the offense for the quarter. Go ahead and see what we're gonna run. And it's only right, y'all. It's only right that we start this game off. It's the first game of the season, you know? Let's see what uniforms we're gonna wear for one. It's the first game of the season. We gotta come out there right. There we go. We're gonna come out there in them things. Y'all can wear y'all black pants. We don't care too much about y'all. All right, first game of the season. Let's get it.
Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. The Hawkeyes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Bringing it out.
Let's bring it out. Why not? Why not?
Work out as he stopped.
All right, come on, squad.
The Cowboys
it's that time.
Takes the field for the first time today.
Let's test a little throwing a little bit.
Anderson wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Okay.
All right, guys, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road.
First down.
The big question.
Get that top 25 class. You also found some diamonds in the rough, and then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So interested to see how they do in developing these
There
guys.
you go. Good run, boy.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard.
Good run.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
On the ground, it's Jackson.
All right, okay, that's good. That's good. You good? Get on up.
Your entire playbook moving forward.
The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards
First down.
to go.
All yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Give to the back. This junior making.
Well, they're going
let's go,
RPO.
let's go.
Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
First down. Anderson will throw.
Good way to hold on to the ball.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Jeez Louise.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
No, they swung to that a little bit fast. I wasn't ready for that.
To this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive.
Oh, my goodness. What's going on?
For the first down.
What's going on? About the defense like this.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
Good job.
We'll give him a couple. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. quickly out to the tight
Good job to
end.
get to him.
E2 receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh.
And some room to work. They finally wrestled.
Ooh,
He's up to 41 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. The gift to the back.
Hey, coach, he killing this 3-3-5.
He's tackled. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Patterson. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
That was tough, fellas. That was tough.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. Got a man. It's Pace.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Good job, Jackson.
They got him for the 43. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You'll take fully.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped.
Just the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Find that single yard he
Okay, we're
needed
gonna do.
on
We're gonna mesh spot it out.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure.
We're gonna mesh spot it out.
For a second time in this
And he
one.
killing them with that.
Makes the grab, and it's enough
All
for
right.
the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Let's see what we running for second quarter.
And Iowa has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
All right, we just playing
Lots of
defense.
time left. So first down here as they go back to work.
All right. Finish what I started, offense.
Anderson will throw.
Good way to hold on to the ball.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was
We
giving
red
up some
zone it now.
size.
Let's go.
Wants to go up
Oh,
top.
I love it. I
He's
love
got
it.
him.
I love it.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's
Oh,
first and
no
10
huddle
from
too.
the 13.
Let's get it.
Motion from the wideout. Just keep
Get that ball out.
swinging
Get
it.
that ball out.
Here's the heat.
There you go.
Got it behind the line. It's Holman. They'll get it down to the
Hey,
10-yard
you scaring me a
line on
little bit,
that
Caden. You
completion.
holding that ball a little bit too
Second
long.
down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass.
Get it out.
Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Ooh, okay.
They go up top
3rd
to
and
get it
1.
down to the 5-yard
I
line
see
as
you
they
out there,
try to
Jackson.
pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they
All right,
can't
this is the
pick up a
Kelvin right
first
here.
down
I know
without
it.
scoring. Third
I told
down.
you.
He's going to lose a yard
We're going
on
to kick a
that
field
one.
goal or go? We're going to kick a
And
field
now
goal.
on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
I would have preferred
From
a
the right
touchdown,
hash,
but
this
we got to
distance
take what we
makes
can
that
get.
angle not quite so severe. It's
Good job,
He's gonna hit a
fellas.
string right in the middle of here as they start from their own 21. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to win
The
his
malarkey.
one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Looking to pass. It's
Let's get to him.
Dotson.
Good
And
splits,
they get
boy.
to the quarterback and knock
I
him
see you
down
out
back
there,
at the
Jack.
16.
Linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes
Come
the
on.
QB.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Good
Makes the
defense.
grab.
Good
And a good
defense.
job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Let's see you out there, the Blanc.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage to start this drive at their own 47.
Whoa, that was risky business.
He is stopped behind the line.
Caden, I don't know if you're trying to do some trickery, but you're turning your back and then turning around 360 and throw the ball. Ain't gonna cut it, my boy.
Gonna sling it on second down.
Get the ball out.
Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Yeah.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with play action.
Yeah, I set that up for you, my boy.
You gotta protect. You gotta sell that run. And if the quarterback's
you ain't about to be doing all that BS.
To give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field.
Oh, he got through there.
1-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground?
It's on.
Looking to throw, it's Dotson.
Too much going on.
Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson.
Hell no. 4th and inches. Good defense once again, fellas.
Marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I see you out there, Wyoming.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lane.
Let's go get some points on the board. Come on.
No reason
Come
to
on,
be
Caden Anderson.
rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him.
They're boxing that up.
Up front, and he'll lose
a lot of it is because we don't have a line.
Didn't get much
we don't have a line to do what you're trying to do.
It's 2nd and 11.
We want to focus on these quick passes.
Looking to fire.
Like that.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Our best chance is open field play.
Defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on
Let's see if we have enough time to try to throw it downfield.
On 3rd and long, you'll have
nope.
to turn
You
it
telling
loose
them where you throwing it. This boy turns and look at the player for the longest and then throw it.
This offense is trying to do some work.
You got to get that out quickly.
Punt is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Yep, spy on him.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's
seen it too.
It's Anderson. Hard running.
What the hell is going on? Hey.
Finally drag him down, but not before
don't piss me off because y'all don't know how to tackle. That's what we're not gonna do.
Back to throw, it's Dotson. Safe completion on
there
the
you
screen.
go. Show him how to tackle, big dog.
All on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Turns it loose.
You better not. Yeah. Knock him out. Knock him out.
They've got to come up with a
don't have him out here playing with y'all like that.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
That was strange.
He goes out. Defense. Its head is spinning. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab but not play.
Oh, tell me
and
something.
Here on 2nd down,
all right, while they do that,
field goal unit to try to get
let's see what we're going to run for after halftime.
It is good.
All right, it's back full game. All right.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin.
We only down a touchdown, fellas.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package.
They're getting ball first.
And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Starting this third quarter on the ground.
Good job, good job.
Crease after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go.
Good job.
All game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Got him!
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start.
I see you out there,
really
boy.
Nice play on the pick was scored.
Who knew?
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
All right, let's make it
And
hard to
points have been
breathe,
hard to come
Farrakhan.
by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Let's make it hard to breathe. Farrakhan.
And the ball
Well,
was
pass
knocked away
interference, is it?
incomplete, but there is a penalty
Pass
flag
interference, ain't
down.
it?
Let's sort this one
Hell
out.
yeah.
We've
Offensive
got pass interference,
offensive pass
but this time
interference?
it's
Nah, they said offensive pass interference. Let's do it again.
Anderson wants to throw.
Except this
He
time.
lobs one high down the left side. And
Fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time.
Right there.
Just a little by the O.
they've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's tackled right.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Oh, that was tough. That was tough. That
And
was
it's
tough.
incomplete
Do we
despite
go
some
for it or
serious
kick
arm
it?
strength shown there. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. The end could
I
overrun
gambled.
downs.
I gambled. I had a little bit of fate. I ain't doing that again.
The give to the back.
Sit him
Now
down.
they've got the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Patterson. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself on the draw. Gets away from one. Continues to fight for yards. Plays. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Here's the handoff.
Y'all just open up that hole like the Red Sea, huh?
Move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Finding an escape
Put
route.
him down.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Knocked down at the 29.
Surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
1st down.
Good job,
And on
fellas.
4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Oh.
Oh, that one will leave a mark.
Hey.
No good.
That's
And the
tough
margin
toenails,
remains
buddy.
at
The crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Let's see if I don't have time for this play
Didn't get
action.
much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just
Page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Anderson will throw.
Bro, you killing
They
me.
can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A
And how?
penalty
'Cause he
flag
on the ground.
field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
What y'all gonna do? A sip? All right, come on, come on, come on. Let's lock back in.
Give to the running back. A most efficient. Back to the ground with the running back.
Good job,
How
good
about
job.
this?
Control the running game if
Uh-uh,
you don't
you have to
control
come
the
in.
line of
You
scrimmage.
have to
And
come
how
in.
about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up
Whoa.
lanes to run through.
Whoa,
Nice
what
job
the
just
hell?
nullifying that run altogether.
I did not see him over
And the
there.
Hawkeyes get the first down.
I thought he was gonna try to throw
Here's
it up the
this
seam.
offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action.
Oh, he got
Here
me.
comes the heat. Quarterback now
Help.
breaking the field.
Help.
Well, you're making a nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they make the tackle, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third.
Let's see how
That's
we're
the end
gonna
of
close out the
and
quarter.
Iowa is on top.
Close out the
and
game.
We've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats.
Feel like it's
before we
moments,
move on.
y'all.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of they go back to work in the
All
final
right,
period
10-3,
of this one.
10-3. We still got a shot.
Off the play fake on first
Get to
down.
him, get to
throw.
him, get to him. He
Slings it
playing.
downfield.
Ooh, you gotta
And they
pick
won't make
that.
the connection, looking to make a big play there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself.
Oh my
There
goodness.
he goes.
Oh, don't let him play
And he's
with y'all
still
like
running
that.
After the move. He's run out of bounds. at
We
the
cannot let
23
that
after the
happen. We
big
cannot
gainer.
let a quarterback feel like that they can do that against us.
The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've
Get
got
to
it on
him.
2nd down.
Get to him.
Got it in the middle. It's
Good
Patterson.
stop.
And he was fortunate in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now.
You better
He
not
gets
let
it.
him.
Oh, so here we are on 4th
Come on,
down,
come
and
on.
this field goal kicker is going to
He
face
shanked it
all
last
the
time.
pressure in the world.
He might be too far over to the side. I told you.
No good. And the
That kicker
margin
can't
is still
kick.
7 after the miss,
Let's
guys.
go.
They'll snap it from the 20
This is
for
what
the
not
opening
kicking
play
that
of this
field goal
drive.
early is gonna haunt me.
Oh, better
They're
look
gonna
out.
outrun him.
All things
Not kicking
considered,
that field
he's
goal
probably
early is gonna
lucky to
haunt
be
me.
back to the line of scrimmage.
Because if I did, we're
Didn't
only
get
be
much
down
on
by
first
4.
down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end.
Get it out.
Gets it out fast.
Ooh.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big
We gonna make
bodies
something
there.
happen, Kyle.
And he stopped from getting the first down.
I mean, Caden, my bad.
Wide receiver going in motion. Anderson wants
Get
to
it out,
throw.
get it out.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Pace. He stopped right there, short of the
That was a
first
great
down in
blitz.
this defense, trying to preserve the lead. They kick it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line. before
We
he
need a
stopped, and
turnover.
when the offense
That's
will
what we
sound
need.
shot.
We need a turnover.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go right back to him.
Good job.
And he never had a
3rd and
chance.
5.
Just stopped cold
3rd and
as soon as he
5.
got
Good
it.
job, Jalen.
Now on 3rd Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Dog it, y'all.
And they
man.
that soft spot, and they get it down
I don't
to the
like
35.
it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely
Come on, we still got time. We got 3 timeouts, and we can get these stops. And we know they running the ball. We know they running the ball.
You figured they might probably get him the football.
There you go.
And they get the
there you
first
go.
down.
Gain again.
I'm going to see who number 36 is. I mean, he's been coming in clutch.
Except facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Ooh, thank goodness he overthrew that. I don't trust it.
4th down, here comes
But he lined up down the middle. That might help him. He was lined up down the middle.
And the attempt is
He missed
no
that?
good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Caden,
They'll start this
let's
drive
go.
from their own
Let's make it a
35-yard
game.
line. Leaves it with
Let's
the
go.
back.
Oh, good cut in. Let's
Got
go.
enough for the first.
Let's go. Okay,
They'll
okay,
get him
okay.
at the
I like it. I
45,
like
but
it.
he got 10
Let's
on
go,
that one.
fellas.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Right back to the well.
Let's go. This is where that Cowboy Code come in at. This is where the Cowboy Code matter.
After picking up a couple.
Y'all got to
in
show
2nd
me
and 8.
something.
Finds a tight end.
That ain't going to cut it.
And the defense
3rd and 8.
holds. It'll be 3rd and long.
That's a great example of the
coordinator,
defense
I don't
there
know about
tackling
this.
the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball down,
know.
he
Hey.
went, not picking up the first.
I just told you, we ain't punting it. We ain't punting it.
On 4th down early, didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Now the play fake. Looking down
And
the
that's
middle.
pass interference.
Hauls it
And
in
that's pass
easily enough for the
interference.
first down.
Freaking go.
And the Cowboys are marching down the field.
29 Philly.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Get the first
They
down.
make the stop.
To get on
This
those
is where the
defensive linemen
Cowboy
to try to
Code
move
comes
them out of the
in.
way,
This
to
is
get
where
a
it
run
comes
game
in,
going,
y'all.
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the ground with the back.
Good job, good job, good job.
The Cowboys
I see you,
are at the
Farrakhan.
line
I don't know what
looking
they're going to do, if they're
convert
going to
on
step
3rd
up or
and
not.
Quick pass to the
He
left,
stepped
trying
up.
to get it to defense, trying to make sure they stay on top.
I want
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan.
There you go.
They make
There we
the
go.
tackle, but and they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Take them.
Anderson will throw.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he strides his way out.
That's when the Cowboy Code comes into play.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? You kick the extra point, tie it, and
10
hope
up.
for overtime, or are
10
you
up.
aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with
I don't
just
trust their
seconds left in
kicker,
the
so we
game?
could be going to overtime,
What kind
y'all.
of field position can he help
Unless
them
we
with
get a
on the
turnover.
return? They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield.
Sit him down.
He'll get 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
I tried to kill him.
Time remaining in the half. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. On the move, he fires. Just
He caught that?
catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And a pickup.
I don't
They'll
trust
get
that.
the timeout
I don't
with
trust the
5
kicker.
seconds
This gonna be the
remaining
kick of their
to play.
life.
So here comes
Ice
the
that
field
kicker.
goal unit again,
Ice that
and we
kicker.
know
Here we
that's
go,
gone
y'all.
today.
Here we
They'll
go,
get the
y'all.
timeout with 5
He been
seconds
bad all
remaining to
game.
play.
Do not
And
let
the
him come
line
in
of
clutch
scrimmage is
now.
the 30. That'll leave them a 47
He came in clutch at the last moment. Ain't that something?
Absolutely. There, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't, defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We went ahead. It was 13-10, hard-fought game. We lost by 3. Our team showed a lot of promise, so I'm not really upset about it. I think when you look at it, had 16 first downs. We had 11. We only had 208 total offense. We ran 50 plays. They were just killing us on rushes. They had 206 yards rushing. We had 55. We was decent in passing. I think a little bit better in passing than they were. So this is where we get to decide who the unsung hero or the player of the game, so they can get the Cowboy of the Week, spin the wheel for a perk. And then we get to decide who is the bad performer, the cowpoke of the game, who's going to get the penalty. And then I'll put a poll and let you guys decide. If it's a tie, no one to really decide, and I'll go ahead and make that executive decision. But Caden Anderson, he didn't throw no interceptions, no turnovers, 23 for 29, 153 yards. He kept it safe. Rushing, I wanted to see a little bit more for Jackson, but we only can do so much with the offensive line that we have. Pace, our tight end, had some pretty decent catches, man. 0 drops. No one really dropped the ball on the team. Farrakhan, 4 receptions, 6 yards. That was because of those bad screens, but I do wish that he would have did better in the open field for sure. Blocking, Luke Sandy, 7 pancakes. He had a game. He was over there protecting that middle left side. I like that. Defense, Dylan Smith was the nickel. He did his thing. Bryant, my strong safety, and who is number 36, Jack Harvey. Jack Harvey to me was coming through on some pretty nice plays. And he got a sack, 3 tackles for a loss. Like, I think he was doing his thing. And then our boy, Glenn Bryant, he got a strong safety. He got him a nice interception, 9 total tackles. I like that as well. So that's pretty much it. All right, so that's it for, this ain't even week 1. This was just opening week. We had our orientation. We talked through a few things. We talked about the Cowboy Code. We spoke about what to worry about, what we're going to go through this season. And we had our first game to kind of see what a team at and evaluate. Iowa is a decent team. I do think we'll be able to get some wins this season. I will put in, once I post the video, I will post a poll to who should get Cowboy of the Week and who should get Cowpoke of the Week. And then we'll go from there. Other than that, y'all, thank you for tuning in to the final drive. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you love the content. Make sure you comment if you think you want to see a little bit more, you want to see something different. Until then, y'all, salute.